the NDIS, you and Bill Shorten have had a good go at tackling some of the waste there, but it's hard to get past when you announce billions for infrastructure or hundreds of millions for apprentices, which are required in residential building, as you just have, or you look at the cost of another dream of yours, high-speed rail, or other projects that could benefit Australia when you talk about building Australia's future, that more than $50 billion a year goes to this scheme, a scheme that originated under a Labor government, and that the growth is going to be higher than inflation. Isn't there more you can do to cut back on this scheme? We're talking about $50 billion a year of taxpayers' money. Are we getting bang for buck here?
Well, I'll make 2 points. The first is that the NDIS is an important scheme. It's not just an equity measure to allow people to fully participate in society who have a disability. It's that society benefits from that as well. There's an economic bonus. For example, I spoke with one of the recipients of the Australia Day Awards again today, who's working with data analysis with people with a disability with autism, giving them an opportunity. It's been good for his social enterprise, but it's also good for the people who are participating in employment. That's an important thing to remember, what the focus and what the purpose of the NDIS is. Now, within that program, the former government did nothing for the entire time they were in government to address some of the rotting and waste that was there. We want to make sure that every dollar that's used goes to making a difference in the lives of people with a disability and making a difference to their contribution, which benefits our whole society and the economy as well. So we'll continue to deal with this. We have an objective of 8% growth in the NDIS. That was turning around the curve. Has been a difficult thing to do, but Bill Shorten did a very good job with that, and Amanda Rishworth will continue that work.
The IMF thinks you should means test it, though. Wouldn't it make sense to have some sort of sliding scale of means test attached to the NDIS? Or is it just too hard to do politically?
No, we're not going down that road. We're going down the road that every Australian deserves dignity, and just like a range of other measures, just like you and I are able to, if we have an acute health event, which I had a few years ago. I ended up in Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, emergency department, like Kerry Packer ended up when he had a heart attack, the same ward that my mum, an invalid pensioner, got taken to, getting the same care. We have in this country, in a range of areas, an important principle of access for everyone, and the NDIS is about access.